Okay, so in this example, we're going to be dealing with the law of cosines and Heron's formula. So this is more of an advanced type of problem, but hopefully by the end of it, you'll have a better understanding. Okay, so we have the following word problem. It says, laws for growing hemp in John's community state that no more than 2,500 square feet of land can be used. John has a triangular plot of land, and one side measures 75 feet, another side measures 55 feet, and the angle between the two sides is 30 degrees. And the question is asking us, is John within regulation? All right. So again, they want to know, is he going to go over, right, this 2,500 square feet? Because if he does, he's not within regulation. Okay, so we need to determine that. So for this problem, you are going to have knowledge of the law of cosines, and we're also going to use Heron's formula. Okay. So first, let's just focus on the law of cosines. What we're going to do here is draw out what is going on. Okay, so we know that one side is 75 feet, another side is 55 feet, and the angle between those two sides is 30 degrees. So drawing that out, we're going to have something that looks like this. Okay, so here is 75, here is 55, and the angle between the two sides is going to be 30 degrees. Okay, so our first step here is we need to find this missing side length here, which we'll just call x. All right, because once you have that missing side length, you can use Heron's formula. Now, Heron's formula allows you to find the area of a triangle if you have all three sides. Okay, so we need to find this missing side length here. And we're going to do that using the law of cosines, because remember, this is side angled side. Right, side angled side. So we can solve that using the law of cosines. Now, I'm not going to write out the formula for the law of cosines. If you need a refresher, I do have videos on that, right? But if you're on this video, you should be familiar with the law of cosines. Okay, so I'm just going to go right into it. So writing out the law of cosines, we get the following. We get x squared equal to 75 squared plus 55 squared minus 2 times 75 times 55 times cosine of 30 degrees. So again, if you do need a refresher on the law of cosines, I do have other videos, so please watch those. Okay, and also when you do this, just make sure that you are in degrees. Alright, so plugging this into our calculator, we're going to get the following. We get 75 squared plus 55 squared minus 2 times 75 times 55 times cosine of 30 degrees. Alright, we get the following. We get x squared is equal to 1,505, and we'll just round this 0.29. And now we just want to take the square root on both sides, so doing that, we get the following here. We get x is equal to 38, and we'll say 0.8, just rounding it again. So this is going to be feet. Alright, so we just found this missing side length here. We'll go ahead and record that right here. 38.8 feet. Okay, so that was step one, using the law of cosines to find this missing side length. Now here comes step two. We're going to use Heron's formula. So let's go ahead and erase this. And I will write out the formula for this. Now, Heron's formula has two parts. First, you need to find what S is. So to find S, you do the following. S is going to be equal to A plus B plus C divided by 2. A, B, and C, that's just talking about your side lengths, okay? Once you have S, you can find the area of the triangle, and you're going to use the following formula. So you'll have the square root of, and then you have S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C, okay? So again, A, B, and C, those are going to be your side lengths. You can put those in any order you want. Again, it's multiplication, so it's not going to matter. Okay? So our first step, let's find S. All I'm going to do is add up all my side lengths and divide by 2. So doing 75 plus 55 plus 38.8, and then divide by 2, you get S is equal to 84.4. Okay? Now we can find the area. Okay? So all I'm going to do is plug my values into these variables, okay? So if you want to see what I'm plugging into my calculator, it's going to look like this. And this is going to be fairly long, so just take your time. We're going to have the square root of, let's have enough room here. So S is 84.4 times 84.4. So it doesn't matter what side you call A, just pick one. I'll just start with 75, so minus 75. Okay, again, 84.4 minus 55. And then we'll do 84.4 minus 38.8. Okay, again, it didn't matter what order you went in, just make sure you put in all your sides there, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in my calculator, and then I'll have the area of my triangular plot of land. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So I get the square root of, and I get 84.4 times 84.4 minus 75 times 84.4 minus 55 times 84.4 minus 38.8. Okay, and just take your time, make sure you put it in correct because it is fairly long, and then you get the following here. Alright, so area is going to equal, again you can round this, we get 1031.3. Alright, and we'll just say feet squared. Okay, so this is going to be the area of John's triangular plot of land. We can see that it is within regulation, right? It's not going over 2,500 square feet, right? He's below that, so he's in regulation, all right? So this means that, yes, John is within regulation. Okay, and that is it.